Hey everyone, today I'd just like to share with you two beautiful fragrances that I just encountered recently. One of them was among the samples sent by a lady called Boo. I introduced you to her previously, and the other one was the fruit of my vintage hunting on eBay. And it just arrived today. I was just blown away, such that it actually climbed to the top of my favorite fragrances currently. So the one sent by Boo that I just tried yesterday and today, and I was really very impressed, was Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. I don't know the notes in this one. I guess the two words in it are part of the notes, but I'm sure there are lots of other things. But I was too lazy to check it out. Just to share my impressions. So when I smell this from the vial, it actually reminds me of Ombre Nagil, but a less sweet and perhaps less cloying version. I told you Ombre Nagil smells like apple pie. This one doesn't. And when I sprayed it on, for the first 5 minutes, it actually smelled almost similar to Christian Dior's Poison Esprit de Parfum vintage version, and I was just surprised because that one is heavy in tuberose and damascones, but I'm not sure whether those notes are in this one. Then it segues into leather. It's very fine and very not a heavy leather smell, but a little bit leathery, and some other non-descript things which were blended so well that it just was very unique, this Tobacco Vanille. And I then understood why some people were so in love with niche houses. It almost compared favorably with the vintage perfumes that I'm hoarding, because in my mind I still estimate vintage perfumes from the 80s and 70s to be the best. Today's niche can't even compete with that, but this one came close. It was very unique and very becoming. So it evolved quite a lot, but I didn't know really what to make of it, only that I did detect the leather and a little bit of very subtle sweetness, and it wasn't as heavy as and intimidating as Ombre Nagil. The second one, which I just got today and was blown away by it totally, is this one, Ivoire by Balmain. Balmain, of course, is a fashion design house, a famous couturier, and Ivoire stands for ivory in French. So as you can see, the box has stripes that resemble the ivory keys of a grand piano, and the bottle itself is nestled in this plastic bracket. This is the 7.5 ml parfum, as you can see here. Yeah, so there it is, and the bottle itself looks like ivory. Of course it's plastic, but it looks like ivory, made to resemble ivory. And when I sniffed this one, I was just mesmerized because it was so incredibly beautiful. It was a chypre, aldehyde chypre, but it was unlike any of the other beautiful classic greens that I had smelled. Mitsuko and Chamad from Guerlain, as well as number 19 from Chanel, and also Miss Dior from Christian Dior, and Calèche from Hermès. Totally unlike any of them. And I think looking up the notes is a whole list of notes, but if you want to find the notes, don't look on base notes. It's really watered down rubbish. Look on Fragrantica, because Fragrantica has a whole list of notes that really do justice to this juice, the parfum. It has all those things, I believe. So I think Fragrantica is really on the mark with this one. And it has unusual notes like chamomile, which I think I detect in the mix, nutmeg, which I also think I sense, of course aldehydes at the top, and a whole host of familiar notes like carnation and muguet or lily of the valley, orris, and so on, and sandalwood, I think. But it was totally unlike. The composition is totally different and does not resemble any of the others that I've talked about so far. And I'm going to explore this one further, Ivoire de Balmain, and I encourage you to go and try it if you can. Of course, the vintage will be better. I think it comes now in a long bottle, and it's the eau de toilette, and the parfum is no longer made. So that's all I wanted to share with you, and I hope you enjoyed watching this.